Well, hello again, and welcome to Roland's Reviews. We are back. Big Al's been holding it down while I was out of town for a few days, and I chimed in to Big Al's live stream when I could, and you guys were really supportive, and I was just happy and pleased with um, the live stream, and everyone seemed to really be engaged. And that's a good thing, right? So, Big Al, how are you doing?
Doing great, Miss Lynn.
Talk to
How
me.
are you? Doing great, doing great.
I'm back. Okay. You getting used to the live stream situation now?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Okay.
Like you said, the people are very
Becoming more
supportive.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We
Yeah.
have the best, the absolute best subscribers on YouTube, hands down. How are you? It is roll call time. All right. C.
Mhm.
Fryer, Sean, Alley Cat, Dorian, greetings, greetings, greetings. Every time I see someone type greetings, now I know I'm telling you my age. I always think about Mork and Mindy because he always said greetings, Earthlings. Oh, the late great Robin Williams. Oh my God. I still have some of my Mork and Mindy. You know how when you used to buy the bubble gum and it would have the cards in there, and you take the stickers and put them on whatever. I still have some of those. Oh my God. I can't let go. Howard, okay, roll call continues. Dorian, Anton Booth, Asada. How is everyone doing? Everyone who's here, you already know what to do. Go ahead, please hit that like button. How are you doing, Susan? I hope everyone is doing okay. Let's go ahead and get the fire started. Now, look at the title. Now, if you are already aware of this situation, type it in the comment section because I know sometimes you guys are aware of something, sometimes you're not. And so, hey, it makes me feel good to be able to bring you information that you were not aware of because we have to stay focused. I share
Mhm.
information with you, and you guys sure have been good so far as sharing information with me through emails, and some of you text me information. And so, hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, Alley Cat said she was aware of it. Was anyone else? John Baker, I wasn't aware of fake Google ads. John, they're letting her do things that say me, Big Al, or content creators would not be able to do.
Mhm.
They would shut us down. So
Yeah.
anyway, this is exposed, and let's see. I will go ahead and get started. The title of the headline: Kamala Harris exposed, caught
Mhm.
running paid Google ads with fake headlines. And I actually have a presentation that I put together. School has started. This was our first week of school. And so school is in session. I'm actually going to get a little bell. I'll start ringing since we are all learning together. And you heard about some fake AI ads, Susan? Oh, yeah. Dorian said he's seen everything. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, Sean said, not surprised. Not surprised. So I put together a little presentation, and I wanted to share the crux of what they're doing. And it is shameful. It is an act of desperation. And I just want to know what your thoughts are. Dorian, her husband is a Jew. That's why she got all this money for her campaign. Okay. So this is shameful. This is obvious in your face. We don't care if you know what we're doing. We're still going to do it. Um, and the Democrats, remember, they're supposed to be the party of democracy. Do you guys, Big Al, you familiar with what they did to RFK Jr. in New York, where they successfully removed him from the ballot?
Oh, they took him off?
Are you familiar with that? Those,
No, I didn't know
huh?
about that.
What?
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, they're doing all kinds. They're the party of democracy. Look at all of the underhanded, dirty dealing that they're involved with. They're not used to. You're not surprised, Sean? Exactly. Everything they say is opposite. Even they use AI for her crowd. Dorian, I heard about that. Dorian said he's going with Cornel West. Alley Cat kept him from being on the ballot. Allie knows about it despite having enough. Yeah, he had enough signatures. Pinky Wells, how are you? So I'm just like, now he is appealing the decision. Sean, projection, everything they accuse the Republicans and conservatives of, that's what they're doing. Exactly. So this is some lawfare that the Democrats are using. So if Trump were doing this, oh my God, it'd be the end of the world. So anyway, RFK has paid $10 million. They forced that man to pay $10 million in legal fees. Were you aware of that? Okay, so he's fighting against the DNC. Remember, the party of democracy. You're right. Where are we? How you doing, Baldwin Birds? Linda, hi, hello to everyone. So this is what's going on. But they tell us that they're trying. What do they keep telling us? They're trying to preserve and protect what? Democracy. That's nothing but a bald-faced lie. That's all it is. Okay, so let me go ahead. What I'm going to do, I'll start doing this, and if you like this, I'll continue to do it. I'm going to share a little presentation that I put together. Beverly, how are you, dear? Caesar, how are you? All right. I'll share this presentation so I can explain it a little bit better, and I'll put some funny pictures in there as well. All right. How you doing, Karen? Everyone who's here, please go ahead and hit that like button. It will not cost you one thin dime, I promise. All right, here we go. Okay. Can everyone see that?
Not yet.
Is that clear, Big Al?
There's nothing up there. Oh, okay.
It takes a little
now. Yeah, that's good.
I've shared it. Yeah. Okay. I've shared it, but it sort of takes a minute. Okay. So everyone look at this. Okay. Now, this, of course, is the title. Caesar, thank you for the super chat, dear. Blessings to you as well, love. Thank you so much. See, Fridays. Okay. Yeah, you guys, it takes a minute, but it happens. And you see, I try to add some funny memes as well to make us laugh. I mean, you have to laugh to keep from crying. Okay, let's just keep it real. Yes, Sean, these people are despicable. We've been saying that forever. Kamala Harris said you can already predict what she will say in her speech today. Artificial intelligence is intelligence that is artificial. Unlike me with no intelligence, AI can create coherent speeches. You will now hear her cackling laughter in your head. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. Campaign advertising. So we're talking about the role of advertising in political campaigns. And if any of you have seen these ads, they are pure lies. That she's doing all this for the working people. And I'm like, where has she been for 3.5 years? And so we're talking about how ads definitely can influence the public perception of a candidate. Consider the ethical implications of campaign advertising tactics. That's what we're talking about. How might altered headlines impact voter trust? And we know they're just full of lies, right? Lisa, how are you, dear? This is what happened. Everyone listen up. The case of altered headlines. Vice President Kamala Harris, her campaign team edited news headlines in Google search ads. I hope you guys know what they're doing and how this works. The altered headlines made it seem like major news outlets supported Harris. And remember, we've been talking about all these polls where she's leading in all these states, including the battleground states. I'm like, what the heck are these people talking about? So anyway, This practice, now listen to this. This is the catcher. This practice was done without the knowledge of the news outlets. So they didn't even know it was being done. What are the potential consequences of such actions for media credibility? We already know the media is not credible. That's nothing new to see here. And these were the major news outlets that were affected. Okay. I'm on the next slide. So let's look. It says nearly a dozen publishers were affected, including The Guardian, Reuters, the CBS News. Smaller publications like North Dakota's WJ Radio also saw headlines changed. Okay, so that is crooked as you come, folks. How might the size of a news outlet affect the impact of altered headlines? Okay, so yeah, that's not good for them. Examples of altered headlines. So these are some of the things that they actually did. Where are we here? If I miss your chat, don't worry, I'll come back. Sacred Grove, how are you? Dorian says she's a phony. Sacred Grove, everything they do is crooked. Amen. Karen, Kellogg's and Harley's layout. Yes, Karen, I heard about that. I don't believe she's ahead of Trump. Peaky, that's what they keep saying. What a crock. Valerie said Boeing to strike. September, Washington State, yeah. And so just know everything they're telling us, it's the opposite. We're intelligent enough to figure that out. Ads linked to real articles. So listen to this. This is what they did. This is the old shell game. Ads linked to real articles but featured edited headlines and text. One ad claimed that VP Harris fights abortion bans alongside a Guardian article. Another ad linked to NPR stated Harris will lower health costs. Why did she do that? She's been there 3.5 years, 4 years, just about.
Mm-hmm.
So we're discussing the implications of associating political figures with specific policy positions and ads, and we know these are lies. News outlet responses. Now we know, come on now, CNN, NPR, they're all liberal leaning. So now they're saying, oh, we were unaware of this involvement. Now, if you believe them, type it in the comments section. I don't believe anything these people say. This is what now that it's been exposed. Al, what do you think about this?
We know they lying. They straight up lying. And everything is they all in cahoots. I saw somebody in the chat said Kamala wanted this so bad. I'm not even so sure that she even wants this thing, because she is traditionally lazy. And if she winds up the president, that means she gonna have to put some work in, whether she wants to or not, because it's all hell breaking loose overseas. People gonna be trying to. She can't hide. So I'm not even sure. And y'all know I've been saying I don't think she's gonna make it to the darn thing. But next week when they do that DNC, that's gonna be a clown show, and I believe Joe is going to show up
and show out. So
now let's see what's gonna happen.
Right? Yeah, Susan, you're right. They'll say anything to win. They're just power hungry. And all these companies, Reuters, CBS, Associated Press, PBS, The Guardian, all these people, we were unaware that this was going on. Sure you were. We already know they're liberal leaning and she's their darling. Right? Now,
if she get in,
huh?
If she get in, who does she have to cater to?
You got that right. And she won't even.
Yeah, she got to. They would be totally responsible for her getting in. Period.
Right, and she won't even grant them an interview. She's still running away. She won't grant them an interview, and they love her. This is crazy. Make it make sense. And like I said, what they're doing. If we as content creators did that, Google would shut us down. The subscribers would be looking for us. Our account will be shut down. I hope you all know Google owns YouTube. Okay. So how you doing, Frigley? And how you doing, Aaron? Badgerton. Yeah, Badgerton, that's all they do is cheat. They can't win straight up. They can't win. And so after an actual news headline, okay, they alter an actual news headline, linking it to actual news. So this is crazy. Linking it to an actual news article that you're referencing. And Google Ads will automatically kill the ad if I did that, if Al did that, if content creators on YouTube. How you doing, Detroit's HP? They wouldn't let us run the ad, Al. They would shut us down. But it's Kamala, so it's okay. Remember, for them, it's two sets of rules. And this is another example of these hoax ads with these fake headlines, people. And it's sad some of those people believe that crap. And they're not true. Paid for by Harris for president. And one of them says Trump is going to terminate ACA, American Care Act. Harris is going to lower health costs. This is fake news. Writing fake titles and descriptions of what's in the article. I can't with these people. All of you are in here. Several of you are in here. I only have 28 likes. Folks, go ahead and hit that like button, that little thumb. It won't cost you a dime. Now, you have to be signed into your Gmail in order to hit that little thumb. Okay, folks? So, yeah. So, these are the lies they're telling. Let me go to the next slide. Hold on. Let me see. And I'm going to read you Google's stance on this. JH, God works right here. Thank you so much, sir. Pinky, a lot of our people lack critical thinking skills. Yeah, because it's not taught. People are just stuck on stupid and are led like sheep to slaughter. How you doing, Steve? No rules, no values, no morals. Steve, please say it again for the people in the back. Thank you, love. And so this is what they're doing. And you know, everyone's busy like I am. Sometimes you'll see a headline, and you're just busy. You may read the first paragraph, and if it's 4 or 5 paragraphs, you may not read the entire thing. So you read the first paragraph. Okay, that's true. How many people actually read it in its entirety? And so all of this is a lie. And this reeks of the desperation that the Democratic Party is in. We've been talking about it for several months, okay? Kamala's campaign is paying for this. And they're not going to get away with this exception. Now it's exposed. Now, someone type it in the comment section. I'm trying to keep up. How you doing, Melissa? Right, Melissa. Someone type in the comment section. If Trump did this and it was exposed, tell me if that would be okay. And if they would say, oh, we weren't aware of this. Someone tell me what would happen if Trump did. Just type it in the comments section. Even Trump went out and did an interview with the black media. Dorian, yes, he did. And they treated him like a dog. They were disrespectful. And it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. It was. Douglas, I watched the CNN hit piece on the VA black Republican woman who owns a Trump store. The female CNN white reporter said the black female Trump supporter is a minority. Oh, boy. These liberals are so twisted. They don't even believe what they're saying themselves.
No.
Sharon said it. She doesn't know what inflation is. She's not struggling like the average American. Thank you. Susan said, we have another lawsuit. Let me know what that's about, Susan. Linda, if Trump did it, they would be all over him like mayonnaise on white bread. Yes, Linda, they would be trying to sue him. They would cancel the ads. They haven't done that to her. Or they were just like, oh, we didn't know that was happening. Sure you did. Oh, what a disgrace. And so these wicked, evil, vile people, they're doing this plain sight for us to see. And we're supposed to accept this? This is unacceptable for folks. This is totally unacceptable. Lisa, my Democratic friends were against Trump on not taxing waitresses' tips, but now all good since Kamala said it. Right. Exactly, Lisa. You know how that works, love. See, Fry, holy mackerel, the media would set themselves on fire for a story like that. You know it. Trump is under a microscope, but Queen Kamala, much like Queen Hillary, everything goes. It's all good for them. Yeah, Sean, we are fighting the establishment. And look at this. This is Google's stance on the practice. Let me read this crapola to you in the words of the late great Archie Bunker. Google does not consider the tactic a violation of its policies. Ads are labeled as sponsored and include paid for by disclosures. Advertisers commonly link to external websites, including news sites. Should Google's policies on political ads be reevaluated in light of such practices? You tell me in the comment section. Because you know, just like I know, if this were Trump, they would have canceled those ads. We would have never seen them. Tell me what you feel about this. See, again, it's the double standard, the two sets of rules that they go by. Pinky Wells, a lot of black people will accept it. Yeah, it's okay because the Democrat did it. Remember, the Democratic Party is their God. Don't forget that, okay? That's the God they're worshiping, the idol they're worshiping. Where are we here? Even Kamala steals Trump's idea about globalism, right, Sean? Tar and feather Trump, right? How you doing, Karen? It's okay, love, that you're late. We're just glad you're here. And so the impact on press relations. The report suggests Harris is trying to skew press coverage in her favor. Well, duh, we know that's what she's trying to do, and it's all lies. Harris has avoided significant interviews. She's running from everyone. Or news appearances. Since she's been nominated, she won't even go to the liberal-leaning outlets, which just about all of them are. She won't even talk to them. Al, what do you think about that?
Well, she can't. She can't. What is she gonna say? She has to defend what she's already messed up. So they all in cahoots doing that. So I'm curious to see what the speeches are going to be like for the DNC, for everybody. Yeah. What can anybody get on that stage and say that we can look forward to? I mean, I don't get it. I watched that. She was supposed to be laying out a program earlier today. That was a clown show. It was only 27 minutes, and it was so CNN just started looping it back over. When I looked up, I was watching it the second time. I'm like, what the hell happened?
Scripted.
They just kept looping it. That's how stupid it was.
But, all scripted. Scripted.
This is I'm telling you, the other side is crazy. They are some silly. But they got their finger in some people's eyes because I had a big attack today. I got some new people trying to jump me on Facebook. Y'all want to laugh, go over there and look at that crap. Right.
And it's really it's not right. And how you doing, Maya Sisters? And everyone who's coming in. If I miss calling your name, charge it to my head, not my heart. I'm reading this presentation I made for you guys. And of course, there will be no repercussions for this ruse, for this scheme, for this ploy, for this trick. Everything goes when we're talking about the vote blue, no matter who cult. They do whatever. Oh, it's okay. And then anytime something's exposed, what do people say? Oh, we weren't aware of that. Sure you weren't. You better tell someone else because I don't believe that crap. How you doing, Culture Mix? We missed you. Where have you been? Glad you checking in, sweetie. Yes, exactly. All of you who are here, go ahead and hit that little thumb for me, the like button. And so again, they're allowed to do whatever. They do anything for that vote. That's demonic. That is satanic, people. See, Friar. Kamala says on day one, she will change all these things. And yet she could be doing some things. Yeah, right now. Bring down those grocery and gas prices. Stop tax on tips. She says whatever she needs to get into office. There's more lies. Vote blue no matter who is a threat to democracy. Right, Douglas? They're always saying they're trying to protect it. They're totally against it. They're always everything, the lying, cheating, stealing, everything they accuse the Republicans of. They're projecting. That's everything they say, they're doing it. Yes, Badgerton, that's the word trick. That's right. That's her. And they're projecting on Republicans the very things that they're doing. We know what the word ethics means, right? And I teach this in my classes. Right or wrong. The ethics of altering headlines. You guys type it in the comments section. What do you think about her altering headlines for political gain? Type it in the comments section. If that's okay with you, type it. The balance between campaign strategy and truthful representation. They don't have truth anywhere. So it's all fake. It's all a fraud. The role of transparency and honesty in political communication, they don't have any. Mm-hmm. So how are voters going to be able to discern ethical practices in campaign advertising? They're going to have to be like we are on YouTube. We're going to have to go out and research and find information for ourselves. We can't watch these news outlets and expect truth. Code of ethics for politicians. Look at it. Tell the truth. Take responsibility. Rise above the fray. Listen. Criticize the argument, not the person. Okay? They don't do any of that. Okay? How you doing, Isaiah? I hope you. I did, Isaiah. Yeah, I have to get back to work because this election is coming fast and furiously. Fridge Reaver, how are you? Yes, Badger, there needs to be a lawsuit. And what angers me is these outlets, we weren't aware. Every time something's exposed, that's the go-to. We didn't know. Ignorance is no excuse, and I don't believe that they didn't know. Mm-hmm. I don't believe that. I mean, come on. Examine, discussion, the role of media and advertising in democracy. Examine the relationship between media, advertising, democratic processes. We already know that. We already know they're left-leaning. So debating the impact of advertising tactics. If you've seen any of her commercials, I just laugh. I'm like, these lies, come on. But we need to consider the responsibilities of campaign media outlets and platforms like Google. Google needs to be held accountable for that. Why are they letting her do this? And we shouldn't let them off the hook. Them and all these other outlets saying they didn't know. What steps can be taken to ensure ethical advertising in political campaigns? That's the question. Okay. So you tell me what you think. The vote blue no matter who cult strikes again. And so the key ethical concerns we've already discussed, the importance of maintaining integrity in political advertising, they have none. It's important, but they don't do it. As someone said earlier, what we need to do is encourage critical thinking about media consumption during election cycles. My God, that's what exactly. How you doing, Gary? Yes, Gary, you're right. You're right. How will this case influence future political advertising strategies and regulations? You tell me. And we know it's perfectly legal to lie in a political ad. That's what they do. And that's the benefit of being a Democrat. Lie, cheat, steal. Yep. And it's okay. It's all good. Yeah, Linda, she's further left than Bernie, and they kicked him to the curb to run a moderate. Exactly. Linda gets it. She knows. So everything is good. Everything is okay for the vote blue no matter who cult. And that's just not right. So Google is shoring up for Kamala Harris. Meanwhile, Kamala is still running from them and all of the other liberal-leaning. Thank you for the super chat, Caesar. Thank you, love. And so she does not respect the American people enough to grant an interview and answer some questions. Come on. Right, C. Fryer? She's hiding from the very same press that loves her, that she's desperately trying to skew in favor of her. So she's refusing to speak to anyone. J.D. Vance is talking every time he gets a chance. He's holding press conferences every time he gets a chance. She's still running. Tell me what you think about that in the comments section. Pinky, if anyone wants to know what America will look like with Kamala in the White House, come visit California. No, thank you, Pinky. I already have a clue. Yeah. So the woman actually running for president, migrant crisis, the rapid cost of living. She won't address any of that. But now she'll come on and say she's going to do all these things. Big Al, what do you think about this? This is hilarious.
I think she's crazy, but I'm not seeing why Republicans are not saying anything about it. I guess they are, but some of the stuff that they're doing, you know, like running those ads, and all that kind of stuff. You know, somebody need to be charging her or doing something. But it's you know, America's in a mess for real.
It is.
I mean, it's in a mess. It's in a mess.
Yeah. Let me read this. Badger, did you know the last 4 letters of Kamala's first name means bad? Go figure. Woo. Okay. Douglas Lindsay said something interesting. Kamala was born in Oakland today. Oakland, yeah, totally unsafe. Unless you like bullets in your skin, piercing your skin. Sean, yes, sir.
You remember when we were growing up, if you told a lie, that was bad. I mean, that was bad. Everybody would bust in your mouth. I mean, you'd be scared to tell a lie. That lie is normal. I mean, but look at all this other mess that they got. Man, they have just taken the word of God and balled it up and threw it in the trash can. And everything that we know to be right is wrong now. I mean, it's just messed up. Everything is skewed and tarnished and boiled. It's just crazy. Nothing is real anymore. It's all fake.
And AI is not helping because people are using that to trick people. And Kamala running these fake ads, fake titles to these articles in order to make herself look more favorable than she actually is. If you're winning and like all these polls, how you doing, Kentucky Fried Mama? If you're winning so well, why are you doing this? Remember, all these news outlets are saying, of course they're lying, she's winning in all the polls, even the battleground. Why? Okay, so why is she having to do this? Somebody will have to explain that to me. She's winning in all these states. Come on now. This is strange. It does not make sense. These news sites are already protecting her. And again, oh, we didn't know. Sure you didn't. Badgerton, my parents told me that liars burn in, yes, they do, Hades. I have tried my best to tell the truth ever since. Yeah, Badgerton, you don't want to live in this world and then die and go to somewhere that's worse. So what is the purpose of lying? And of course, this is fraud. And it's real in the vote blue, no matter who cult for. It just is lying, cheating, stealing, whatever. Anything goes to win. That's what they do. Like, what's that guy? That commercial is what we do. Is that Geico?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's Geico. But they know they can get away with this scheme. Trump could never get away with this scheme. They would shut him down, and you know it. Just imagine if Trump tried this. It'd be splattered all over the news, and they would shut the ads down. No one would see him. Come on now, stop it. Stop it. 2 sets of rules strikes again with the Democratic Party. But they're protecting and preserving democracy. Please save it. Big Al, what do you think about this? I'll stop sharing this now. What do you think about it?
Maya said, I noticed today it was a lot of stuff that she didn't even mention. She said, I didn't hear her say anything about the border. She didn't say anything about high crime. She tried to talk about inflation, but she did that in a way to where she was deflecting it, saying that COVID and all that. And what she did, she said that corporate America is responsible for that. But I just did a video a couple of days ago where 3,200 companies are laying people off. Why in the hell? How does that make sense? Corporate America wouldn't be laying people off and closing down if everything that she's saying was true. If they were gouging and making profits, they would be expanding and opening more outlets. So it's amazing how some of these idiots can listen to this stuff and they don't even believe their own eyes when they ride around and see these businesses boarding up and people getting laid off. I don't even get it. But some of these people just stupid, and they falling for this stuff. Stupid. Yeah.
And it's really sad. Someone said earlier in the chat, they lack critical thinking skills. We're supposed to be teaching that in the public schools of America. Well, we have failed. Okay? Mm-hmm. That's why these people are so easily manipulated.
Yep.
And it's sad. And I'm telling you, right culture mix, plantation mindset. The vote blue no matter who crew, cult.
Mm-hmm. Miss Lynn, I got a college professor. I got a college professor about to retire if he hadn't already, calling me names. Like, man, they need to go. You need to go back. You need to go to the school board over there to the people and tell them and get their money back that they paid you for all these years misleading these kids. Because he one of the main ones on my Facebook calling me names and calling names.
That's sad.
He ain't explained nothing. He ain't explained nothing.
One of the elites. He's an elite.
Boy.
Kentucky Fried Mama, they're too busy trying to survive to do any research or even think straight. They got to feed the kids. Okay, Kentucky Fried Mama. Well, that's something that they really need to slow down and learn. That's something they need to know, or you'll stay in the same rut your entire life if you don't get off that Democratic plantation. They just keep you and hold you down. You cannot make it. You will be scratching all your life and you still won't have anything. That's what it's about, keeping you down.
Mm-hmm. That's the whole system. That's what it's about. That's what they're trying to do. Can you imagine 4 more years of this crap?
No.
I can't see.
No.
I can't.
No, I cannot. America cannot stand 4 more years of Marxist, socialist, communist rule. That's what they are. That's what they're doing. No, America can't stand it. It's almost over now. This is it. I'm telling you, this is the most important election of this century. And I heard someone was telling me some. Huh?
Caesar said the education is that, I don't know, UC, is that California?
Yeah. Caesar, tell us what you're talking about, love. Yeah, culture mix is very smart. Said I will proudly be voting for Trump but culture mix always comes in and drops some truth bombs. Yes. You as well, Alley Cat. And so all I'm saying, folks, because this young lady, I saw this young lady, she had on her Kamala button, and she was like, "Are you gonna vote for Kamala?" I said, No. Heck no. Because she wasn't sure. And so I told her no. And she was like, but what did she say? She's done all these wonderful things. She's gonna lower the health care. I mean, and I was just looking at her. You know when somebody give you the side eye. And I said, no, dear, I'm sorry, I cannot in good faith vote for her. This country cannot sustain 4 more years of Democratic rule. It can't. And I don't like where this is going. And I just feel it's time to, end this farce. It's all based on a lie.
Yep.
They're saying, the first Black woman. She's never said she's Black. She may say it now because she wants your vote. She's always said she was, East Indian? So, no. This is all based on a lie. How can you vote for someone? Their whole candidacy is based on a lie. I know.
The whole thing is a lie.
Yeah. UC Berkeley. Okay, thank you, Caesar, for clarifying that. Badgerton, instead of reparations, wouldn't it be better if Black people got Black Wall Street back? Yeah. I think they did vote on that for. I think there are just 2 or 3 people. They're like 100 plus who are still alive for that they were like really small children when that happened. Where are we? Sean, I vote on policy and experience, not skin color or sexuality. Sean, that's the best way to vote. Culture mix. I mean, when I hear these bootlicks like Ricky Smiley and D.L. Hughley talking about black, yeah. And again, the stupid people that listen to their talk shows, they're idiots. Don't you realize Ricky Smiley's bought and paid for? D.L. Hughley is bought and paid for. These people are not struggling. They have their checks from the Democratic Party. What's their job? Keep Black Americans on that Democratic plantation. That's their job. And a lot of them know too, Big Al. I tell you what, they're scared. They know if Kamala doesn't get in there, a lot of those checks are going to stop. Those checks will stop.
We the people finna show them. You know what? I'm so super proud of the young black men because they are stepping up and they turning on these microphones and these cameras wherever they can find them. They get on their phones and they are blasting. They are blasting and they pushing back. I'm disrespecting women, but they are pushing back on all this mess. They say we ain't trying to hear that. We ain't voting for Kamala, and you can kiss my blankety, 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 blank. We ain't doing it, and stop insulting me with this mess. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
It's amazing to see that. Young men, they break it up. They ain't trying to feel that.
Yeah,
they know how much
they're attacking them.
Yeah, you can't lie to them. They know how much this stuff costs, and they don't never have no money. Can't go to the club, can't go around the block, can't go on vacation, can't leave the house with their mama, can't do none of that stuff.
Nope.
And you can't fool them. They ain't playing.
And you telling me to go out here and vote for 4 more years of this? You want to say, are you stupid? Get out of here. And the people that listen to these celebrities, right? Come on now. Again, they're not struggling. Why would you, who's struggling to feed your family, to take care, to pay rent, why the heck would you vote listening to someone who's not in the same struggle you're in? It'd be different if it was someone who was working hard like you and still couldn't make it. You're listening to someone who doesn't have a clue. Maybe they struggled earlier in their life. They're not struggling now. Joyless Reed, she's going off the rails with all the crazy stuff she's saying. They're attacking black men, especially if they don't support Kamala. And the black men that aren't strong enough, that don't have enough testosterone, they have estrogen like I do. I'm for Kamala. Oh, the morons. Stephen A. Dorian, idiot too. Huh?
You know they jumped. You know she said today that she was going to see to it that all new homeowners get 25,000. And a lot of people jumped on that. I mean, she got to be talking to the illegals because they're the only ones getting money now. But how in the hell she gonna pull that? But she will start that tomorrow. Where's that bill at? Put that in action now. What's the problem? Boy,
she's not gonna do it. You know how when a mule back in the day, when they had to use mules to pull the plows, they dangled that little carrot or whatever in front so the mule could see the food. And that would make him walk. She's dangling carrots. That's all. Dangling carrots. Yep. She's not going to give these people anything. All she's going to do is continue to fund the migrants who aren't even Americans. Americans go to the devil so far as she's concerned. Yeah.
You want to see something funny?
Yes. Rendering show. Vote for me. I am Indian. I changed my mind.
You see that red dot right here?
I had to do my. That's another bomb there from Big Al. Did you guys see that picture? Vote for me. I'm Indian.
Yeah.
Woo! Big Al. so now you Indian. That's
Yeah.
catching. Oh my God. At Big Al, they laughing at you in the comment section.
Man, them people went off,
I'm
man.
Indian.
You know, they were so triggered this morning, and then I came back this afternoon and said, "Never mind, I'm black." They pissed. Look.
She's black now.
They still coming in there. My screens are dinging. They still in there comment on that.
Big Al, look at the comment section. The comment section is rolling. You set them off. Vote for me. I can't with you. I cannot. Woo! Woo!
I knew that was gonna get you.
That got me. Douglas said, "I'm 2% Bantu. Can I be black too?" I can't. You all are being awfully naughty tonight. All of you. I love it. Love it. New challenge, the red dot. Okay. Okay, Culture Mix. Yeah. Big Al. Yeah. You should have put a red dot on your forehead. That really would have
everybody knew walking around with a red dot.
Oh, Big Al. Yeah, put a red dot and put that on your Facebook page. I'm Indian.
That's where it's at.
Me.
That's where I put it. It's on Facebook.
You guys need to go to Big Al's Facebook page. That is priceless. Sean said, "No balls waltz" is what they call him in his own city. Yeah, go look at Minnesota if you want to know how America's gonna look. Mm-hmm. It's destroyed. He let the Black Lives Matter cult, an extended arm of the Democratic Party, destroy Minnesota. And remember, Kamala, what did they do? They raised money to get these criminals out of jail. Okay.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. She did it. She put the thing up to do that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're always going to help the criminals. You know that. Culture Mix said he's in tears. Yeah. Oh, Caesar. Listen, Caesar said something very poignant. Listen to this. They won't claim you, but too many of us will claim Kamala. That's deep. Ain't that something? Claim you, but you're in love with her.
Yeah.
Wake up, people. You can't be that dense. You cannot be that dense.
Yep.
How you doing? A realist says, "I'm 7% African. Can I consider myself black?" I guess everything goes, Airless. Whatever, everything goes.
Whatever you want.
Culture is bad. So, DJ Basco, how are you? Yeah, everything goes. Hey, vote blue no matter who. What has that gotten you? You go to every liberal city. They're like war zones, third world countries. They're awful. Who the heck would want to live in Baltimore? Who the heck, and people in their right mind with more than 2 brain cells would want to live in Baltimore, Philadelphia?
It's terrible.
I could go on. Who the heck? No one with more than 2 brain cells. Dorian says Kamala equals walking clown. Yep. Douglas, look at Burlington, Vermont. Bernie used to be the mayor. Burlington looks like Portland or Seattle. Wow, Douglas, thanks for that point there. Okay. And so, yeah, this is where we are, folks. I'm going to keep, me and Big Al going to keep doing shows. We're going to keep exposing this hypocrisy, the lies, the deception that they're running. Oh my God. Nothing shocks or amazes me anymore. I'm just like, really? Come on. Lisa, my sisters are 0.1 to 1 of everything, which makes us 100. Right, Lisa, you're 100% American love. Douglas said, I never went there, never again. That's right. Okay. And so, folks, like I said, we have to remain vigilant.
Yep.
We have to stay on top of this. I was looking at a video earlier. It is awful what they're doing. And I had a video to share with you guys, too. This young lady was crying. I think I'll get that and share that with you before we leave. I have it on my phone. I looked at it earlier. So if you want to know what a Kamala Harris presidency would look like, and it was a black woman. She was crying. She's a veteran, and you know how I feel about veterans. She had a food truck business, and she had to sell it. Yeah, and
I saw that.
You saw that is sad. She was selling it to one of the illegal immigrants, and he showed her the thousands and thousands of dollars that Kamala
he's get Biden.
Oh my God! Talk about tearjerker. And she was crying in the video, and I just lost it. So let me share that. I'll share that with you guys, and then we'll get out of here because Big Al is going live. Okay, here it is. Let me see. Hold on. Now wait. But Big Al, what do you think about this and all these millions of dollars that they're giving to the migrants?
Well, I don't. I believe that that Trump has a plan to get them out, but I don't know how that's gonna go. Because a crook, if he know you chasing him, then they're gonna do some different stuff. But at first, I was thinking, I said, well, he probably could get them out because they got phones, and all that was issued by the government or whatever. So I guess they can track them, but I don't know. I think it's just going to be a big mess before all of this stuff is over. And then when he does win, they're going to lie and say he lost. Yeah. That's going to be a mess. So we got a civil war. So that might be 2 years before we even get back on the right track.
We're not going through that. Yeah. We're not going through that. If they try to steal another election, this country will be over.
Yeah, it's going to be rough.
Americans aren't standing for that. No.
But you know what? I think it might be totally different. The inner cities. I think the inner cities are going to be totally different because these people right now, man, they catching hell.
They're hurting.
And they're hurting. They begging for Trump. They don't want to hear Kamala's mouth. So
no. They're waking up.
I think that's gonna be different. Yeah. Now you don't want them to hit the street. I bet you Antifa ain't gonna be able to burn up stuff like they did before.
You let them try that, they'll go to jail this time, and it won't be bailed out.
Well, I think the hood will come down. Hey, man, y'all got to get the hell out of here. That's what I believe. The hood behind that. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna share this with you. And then we got to let you guys go. But this is really sad. Now, this is what they're doing to America. Now, this lady's a veteran, and she was talking. And you said you saw the video. She was talking, and she was crying. I was like, "Oh my God, this is a freaking tearjerker," and it's just sad. But all these Americans, Kamala. Now, I can understand if it was illegal immigrants, Kamala. Yeah. Free food, free housing, free thousands of dollars a month checks. Yeah. So this is the lady. I'm going to start it. Let me see if you can see it, if I put it right there. Yeah.
Yeah, Janelle, I heard about that too. The Venezuelan gang.
That is so sad. Can you see it if I put it like that? Can you see? You guys see that?
Yeah. If you hold it right there.
All right. I'm going to put it back there. Listen to this. Is so sad.
Message to go out to our vice president who's running for president. I have heard all over social media about, excuse me if I say anything wrong, immigrants getting loans, money. It was hard for me to believe. It was just extremely hard for me to believe. I've been in business such a long time. Back in 2019, I purchased my first food truck. It cost me over $25,000. I paid it cash money. I worked hard to pay for this truck. I'm now selling it because I'm doing other things, but I'm selling it. I had a guy come to look at purchasing my vehicle, a food truck. And he explained to me he's an illegal immigrant. He has no credit. He has no money in the bank. But he showed me his paperwork that he will receive funds to purchase my food truck. I'm thankful that he's buying it, but I'm hurt that I worked so hard to pay cash for my food truck.
Yep.
I have good credit. Can't even get a business loan because of color of my skin. I have veterans in my family. I'm a veteran. I've been self-employed for so long. But somebody, please tell me, how do I work so hard to have somebody who comes to this country, not long, no credit, and he shows me paperwork where they'll be funding him money to buy my food truck. And when I talked to the bank, they told me usually they have to go straight to a dealership because I'm a private sale. But for special circumstances, they're going to, they allow it. But I need my president to tell me why I worked so hard all these years, all these decades. Couldn't get a business loan, but I bust my ass to get the money to create my business. And we got immigrants coming here. And they're getting money. Money. We're doing nothing but just being here. It's not right.
God.
I want answers.
Okay, so again, folks. So again, if you want more of that, just keep doing what you know what to do. So we already right. Big Al, is that not a tear jerking? That's sad. That's really sad.
Yeah, that one straight up got me this morning. Then I kind of had to push it out to keep from going down that road. Y'all ain't gonna see me cry on camera, but I'm just saying that right there is hard.
Oh.
But can you imagine? There's tons of stories like that.
Yeah, that's just one.
You know what? Let me say this right quick, Ms. Lynn. This just came to me because y'all heard what I just said a few minutes ago. Because I think the hood is definitely gonna help Trump get them people out of there. But it ain't gonna be long before the hood gonna start swinging at these people. It's finna be you know what? The hood done got sick of this mess. I'm telling you, they are tired of it. And the little stuff that they did have in Chicago, the schools, the rec centers, the hotels, and stuff like that. They taken all that and put the immigrants in there. The kids can't even go to school.
You want me to vote for this? And you won't even help a veteran who served this country? And this is what you're telling us to vote for? Are you crazy? Thank you so much, Susan, for the super chat. Architect, I was born in America, so I identify as a Native American. Okay, architect. Okay. Kentucky Fried Mama. And so I'm trying to keep up with these comments. If any of you were already familiar with that story, type it in the comments. It's disrespectful and disgraceful. She fought for this country. She can't get a loan. But people who come in illegally break the law, not even citizens, they giving them thousands of dollars. They buying her food truck. Make it make sense. And this is what you want me to vote for, really? Okay. Douglas, I need to find that video because I can send you the link. I saw that on another YouTuber's channel. I don't know that young lady's name. There are thousands of stories like this. She just one of the few who came on social media to share her story. This is not an anomaly. This happens frequently. They're giving these people thousands of dollars of our tax money. And you want me to vote for this? Never. Never. Trump just put an ad out with Kamala giving the deciding vote on the Inflation Reduction Act. That made our inflation so much worse. Right, Janelle? Exactly.
She did.
Oh. Yes, Janelle, lots of Americans are homeless. If you were an illegal immigrant, you could go stay at a 3 or 4 star hotel, okay, in a sanctuary city. And the government, thanks to Biden and Kamala, they're paying these hotels millions of dollars every month. So follow the paper trail.
Yep.
Right? But you have veterans, American citizens who are homeless. They don't get anything. They just sleep on the streets. No one cares. Get out of here. And I'm supposed to vote for that. Okay, never, ever, never. Culture says she sure did. Cha-cha, how are you? Equity equals socialism equals communism equals Marxism. Exactly, Cha-cha. Alley Cat, I've never been so disrespected in my life by my own government. Allie, you're a veteran. Thank you for your service. I know you feel for that woman who fought for this country and can't even get a loan. Get out of here. Get out. Sky Queen, how are you? Right, Sky Queen. That's what we'll have to do. Joy Ann Reid does not want to talk to that black. No, and that's what I'm saying. Joy Reid and all these Democratic puppets and plants and shills are telling us vote for Kamala. And for what? She doesn't do anything for Americans. And you sat up here and won't do. How you doing, Ruby? You won't even do anything for a veteran? Get out of here. I can't with these people. No, I cannot. No. And when I see people walking around with that, I'm with her and that Kamala, I'm just look at them like, God help these people. They're lost. They're lost. It's sad, but also livid over this. Yes, Janelle, exactly. What do you think about that? Al, what is wrong with these people? And this is who they're telling us to vote for? Really?
Crazy. They're gonna try to have these people voting. I don't know.
They're trying hard.
There's gonna be some people getting knocked the hell out. That's what I think. Because I don't think the American people are sick of this crap. I'm telling you, I believe the hood gonna come together and show out. And I don't know, Miss Lynn, I might be wrong, but I'm looking at the videos. The hood is sick and tired of this crap. And then you can't pee on them. They know what pee smell like. So I think it's gonna be some crap around them polls. And it's a couple of young men that have already made videos and told Trump, when you come to our town, we will protect you. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You ain't gonna get shot over here. Come see us. We gonna show up and protect you if you come to our town. And so that's what I think is gonna start happening, man. Yep. I think the people are going to step up and show out like you have never seen before. And these people with these idiotic bird brains, they just gonna be standing over there with pee on their shirt or whatever they. Right. I think people getting sick of this mess for real.
Yeah. This is not acceptable. Thank you so much, Susan Love, for the super chat, dear. And I'm trying to keep up with these comments, but after I showed that video, Uncle Charles, how you doing, sir? Don't complain. Get up and go vote. We at DEFCON 5. Our children's future is on the line. We're going to make it, y'all. We just have to have faith. Uncle Charles always comes in here and drops some truth bombs. Thank you so much, Uncle Charles. That keeps us going. Someone said, where is it? Functions by radar. How are you? That's someone new. I would have lit my food van up. Right, Functions? Right? And Function said, my husband did not serve for 20 years for this. Exactly, Functions. Stop the free ride and a lot will go the heck back to their country. Yep. Then go after people hiring or housing them. That's the problem. Functions by radar. If you follow the money trail, the U.S., the federal government is paying people. Functions by radar. I think you're new here. If you go back and check some of my older videos, the federal government, they have people in Chicago, buildings that have been boarded up for years. Mm-hmm. Federal government started paying the men that own the buildings. They opened those buildings up. Look at all those homeless people in Chicago. Do you think they invited them in? No. They invited the illegal immigrants in.
Yep.
So what you were saying earlier, Big Al, about the hood, yeah, they're looking like, wait a minute. We're some of us are homeless and starving. We can't get anything. They're on the street. And you bring in people from another country and give them everything. Make it make sense. And then they keep throwing what they're doing. For those of you that don't know, they're shaming Black Americans with ancestors, and your ancestors were immigrants. Okay? That's what they're saying. And they're shaming to try to get you to accept this wrong that they're doing. And they're not just hurting, they're hurting Black, white, they're hurting all Americans. So a lot of my Hispanic subscribers on here, they come on here and say the same thing. They don't like it either. Because they know it's not right. And they're Americans and they're like, their family came over here the right way. This isn't right.
Miss
So
Lynn,
we all on this channel, those of you new here for the first time, we are together. We are together. We are not anti-immigrant, but we are pro-American. And you help Americans, you take care of home first. That's what we believe. And this is just, Cecilia, how are you? Kamala, remember this. Am I only going to do two things that only benefit Black people? She didn't do anything that benefited any Americans. So she could have just, stopped it. Now, Janine, how are you, love? We should not have to pay salary to people we don't like that don't do their jobs. Right. She didn't do anything. Black voters to them, stop helping us. Right, Sean? Our ancestors were native-born American Blacks. Okay, Caesar. If I come out, I'll be afraid to go to Chicago. Yeah, Chicago's rough. And that's Barack Obama's hometown, right? His home.
I bet he won't go up in there.
No, he won't go to Chicago. He'll catch some lead too. No. It's dangerous, but another liberal city. Come on. No, thank you, Pastor Young, for helping the Latino countries at Mount Hebron and do many more community churches. We love you. Okay, go ahead.
Miss Leah, here we go. I heard Obama coming to town. No, bro, we're going to have to get him. We're going to have to raise up. Pastor, you got some matches?
Woo!
We're going to have to get him. This thing don't went too far.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the hood, when the hood wake up, you watch and see what happens.
Because they know they looking at life. They looking at themselves like, what am I, chopped liver? We've been asking for resources for years, and we're always told there is no money. But all of a sudden, and see, the good thing, Big Al, what I've noticed, two of the squad didn't win their re-election bids. So we've already talked about a couple of them that they didn't win. So that's a good thing. So people, like you said, people in those Black communities like, nah, we're not doing this. And I love it. During Christ, Machiavelli used to say, yeah. Caesar, is very upsetting to hear them call us immigrants, and that's what they. So Caesar, I don't know if you've been here on the channel for a while, love. They say that to try and shame Black Americans, shame on you for not voting for the Democrats. Last time I checked, I was free to vote for who I wanted to. So they're trying to shame, especially the Black men, for not supporting Kamala And then they're shaming Black women as well who won't get on board with the group think vote blue no matter who cult. They're shaming them, and they're ancestral shaming. They're doing everything trying to make them feel bad for not voting for Kamala. And if again, she's never ever, and those that don't know, she and her father, they don't talk. They're estranged from each other. He knows this lie, this rules, this game she's running.
Her mama too?
Huh?
Her mama too?
Her mother's deceased. I said her father.
Oh,
her father. Her father, she and her father are estranged. Her mother's deceased.
Oh, okay.
No one died for me to only vote. Right, culture, but culture mix. What they keep saying when they keep trying to ancestor shame us, it's like people die for us to vote for the Democrat. No, they died for us to just have the right to vote. So you can't shame me. And Dr. King was a Republican, so stop it.
Yep.
Right, culture mix. That's probably why she and her father don't talk. He knows she's full of it, and she's running this game, this scam. How you a realist? My dad had to pay over $90,000 to bring us 4 kids and his 3 sisters in 1966. I'm so proud of him because he did it the right way and worked 2 jobs and never got welfare. Yes, another truth bomb. Keep it up. Keep it coming. Very good. Thank you, a realist, for that commentary. Janelle, something fishy about Alan Omar's primary. Yeah, Janelle. And all these radical leftists, they're going
out. They cheated. I was waiting on somebody to say that.
Yep.
They cheated.
Okay, who said it? Janelle said it. Janelle said it. Yep. That's all they do. They can't win.
I think they're going to have the proof, too.
Yep. Isaiah, American people are getting sick of this mess. I think the hood is going to band together and form an alliance because I'm getting absolutely sick of this mess. Yeah, yes, they may. I think Big Al is on to something there. Andrew, how you doing? Where are we? The United States is very generous with its immigration policy. Look at our diverse population. Yep. Where are we here? Excuse me. If I missed your message, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Pinky. Kamala has the looks of a preference. All Black men should support her. I don't know about that. Al, what do you think?
Ma'am?
What do you think about that?
I don't know. I didn't catch it. My bad.
That was from Pinky.
What's she saying?
These messages are going weird. Kamala has the looks of a preference. All Black men should support her. We can't go off looks. That's what we're talking about, Pinky. Policy. Policy. Sky Queen. Oh yeah. Elizabeth Warren. Pocahontas. Remember when the press asked Trump if calling Elizabeth Warren Pocahontas was racist, and he called her Pocahontas. Love it. Oh my God. Jose, no, that's all we have, dear. All right, so Britain is in meltdown mode. Okay. All right. Trump's the only candidate whose ancestors never owned slaves. Yeah, Big Al. I said it in another earlier video. Voting for Kamala, you may as well be voting for the Grand Cyclops of the KKK because you're going to get the same results.
Yeah, it might as well.
Truth bomb.
Might as well.
Truth bomb. Yep.
Yeah, these people something else, man.
Prince Pierre, how are you? Would love to talk to y'all directly. Shout out to Roland and Big Al. Prince Pierre, send me an email so I can we can send you our numbers. I'll send you my email right now. In the chat. lsibert@ymail.com. Functions by radar. When she fell out of that tree, hit her head, she's never been the same. Nope. You're right. Prince Pierre, did you get my email, love? That's an L, not an I, okay? Because a lot of people make that mistake. lsibert@ymail.com. And Ruby just came in, so she hasn't had time to be naughty, okay? All right, Big Al, what are your closing thoughts?
Well, just everybody just keep rolling, keep the president in your prayers, and keep your eyes open because there's a lot of, I think it's a lot of sales here. There's a lot of people around the country that hate our guts, and it's no telling when they might show up. And I think they blended in all over the place. So if it don't look right, then make sure you check it out. So we gotta stay up and make sure we're not doing crazy stuff to put our policemen on edge. They need to be paying attention and waiting on stuff. So stop at the stop signs and put your seatbelts on. And let's just do the little small things that we need to be doing to keep everything in order. But yeah, I think the main thing is stay prayed up and have faith that everything's gonna be all right. Mm-hmm.
Right. And I agree with that. Again, I try to stay on top of information. I think, because like I said, everyone's busy that you may not, be aware of. And I try to share that with you guys because we need to know. You need to know what your enemy's doing. Mm-hmm. And don't get it twisted. I've told you all, if you're new here, go check out some of my older videos. We all have a common enemy, and it is the satanic, the demonic, the vile Democratic Party. They're the enemy. We're not each other's enemies. It doesn't matter our skin color, right? Mm-hmm. We have to come together and fight against our common enemy. Mm-hmm. And if we can't see that, I don't know what else to tell you. We have a common enemy. That's Satan. And so and that's the Democratic Party. It's very satanic. Mm-hmm. They support everything against God. Cecilia. Yes, he is, Cecilia. You're right. And so we're gonna let you go. Big Al, just so everyone knows, Big Al is going live tonight. And
7:30.
Huh?
7:30.
Going on? 7:30. Okay. So Trump is not Trump. Big Al is getting ready to go live. So we'll get off. And yes, Alley Cat. Now you know how I do. I'll continue to respond to your comments in the comment section. If you like this content, share this out on your various forms of social media. Let a friend, neighbor, or foe know where they can go to get the very latest political news that you they want to hear, that you want to hear. Okay? Yes, Karen. Karen gets it. We have to fight against our common enemy. All of us on this station, we're together. Go ahead and hit that little thumb for me. Won't cost you anything, I promise. All right. That's okay, our realist. I remind you of Diamond and Silk. Okay. I actually watch them sometimes. Diamond passed away, but I actually watch them sometimes. Mm-hmm. Andrew, I did not. This was our first week of school, dear, and I've been so busy. Fight. Yes, I do. And we all have to fight. If you want to save this country, you better fight, or you won't have a country. We almost don't have one now. Okay? Thank you all. I'm going to remain. I'll continue answering you saying goodbye to you in the comment section. So I'm going to end the stream. And don't forget to come on over to Big Al, Uncle Coon. He will go live shortly. We love you too, Sean. We're just trying to bring the truth and trying to keep you up to date with everything going on within the within the demonic, satanic, Democratic Party. Okay. So everyone, we'll hope to see you over at Big Al's channel. I'm going to go to the comment section now. Thank you for spending your very valuable time here at the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel. And I hope to see you soon. Bye, Big Al.
See ya. Appreciate you.
Okay.